Welcome back to Comfy Compositing. A lot of you have asked for an easy workflow to convert any SDR video to HDR. So here it is. But before we get into the workflow, why would you even want to do this? Because if you don't understand the reason, you're not going to get most out of it. Here is a typical SDR footage. Looks fine. 8-bit MP4 standard output. The kind of thing you get out of ComfyUI or off your phone or even from stock footages. Now watch what happens when I try to grade it. Lift the shadows, the texture falls apart. There's no detail in the shadows. You try to recover highlights, they are gone. Clipped. At 1. There is no data there. It was thrown away when the footage was encoded to 8-bit. Look at the waveform, highlights hitting the ceiling, shadows getting crushed at the floor. There's nothing left to work with. It's the same way trying to grade a JPEG. It looks fine on screen. The moment you try to push it, it falls apart. But RAW holds, because the data is actually there. SDR video is JPEG and HDR is EXR in RAW. Same clip converted to HDR. Now lift the shadows, details comes up. Pull the highlights, they recover because the data is there, encoded in linear light. And that's why you convert, not for the look, for the latitude. So you can actually do something with your footage in color. And for AI generated video especially, this matters. AI video has always output flat 8-bit MP4. This workflow fixes that. Alright, now let's get into the workflow. So first of all, make sure your ComfyUI is updated. And drag and drop the workflow that I provided in your ComfyUI canvas. And you might see some missing nodes. Simply come into this extension tab and hit install missing custom nodes, select all of them and hit update. Once you finish installing custom missing nodes inside of ComfyUI, there is one more node that you manually need to install. So I've provided the link for it in the description. So you simply come in to this page, it's on GitHub, and you simply follow these instructions over here. In this case, you have to go to your ComfyUI custom nodes folder and then type in cmd in this place. You type in cmd and then you come back here and then you copy this and paste it here and then you hit enter. And then after that, you type in this code again, and that's it. And then you restart the ComfyUI, drag and drop the workflow again, and you should not have that error again. And then simply just restart it, and you should be good. And you might have to drag and drop the workflow again. Now you can see how simple and easy it is. I've made sure it is subgraphed into a one tiny node, and that's all there is to it. Okay, the first thing, you need to make sure all of the models are in the correct folder. If you don't know, please check it out in my previous video and I've explained all of it. And that is an important one as well. So please make sure you check that video out too. So once you're done with setting up all of the models, you come in simply over here, upload your image sequence or video sequence, and then make sure you are setting the correct FPS and come in here, set the output in this directory as well as this directory. So this one is for simple HDR and then this one is for ACES color space. So you simply set them up, and I have turned off half precision just because I'm used to 32-bit, and then you simply click on the run button and that's it. Once you have generated your AI videos and converted to HDR, you've got options. You can grade it for VFX, lift, pull, push the image however you need. The latitude is there, or apply LUTs to match the look of your sequence. Because you are in linear light, the LUT sits correctly in the pipeline. It responds the way it's supposed to be and not fight a compressed 8-bit signal. The best part, you hand EXR images to your client. That matters for professional work. You're not delivering flat MP4, you're delivering actual scene linear data they can work with in whatever pipeline they're running. That's what separates this from every other AI video tool. The output is production ready. The workflow is in the description, free download. Drop your EXR footage in and hit run. That's the whole workflow. If you missed the last video, image to HDR using LTX 2.3, link in the description. This is the companion to that one. I hope you enjoyed this one. Thank you again.